What is up, everyone? This is Sorkin090 and we have a major update for Super Animal Royale, and I'm going to read everything that there is to know in the patch notes for this update. Super Animal Royale version 1.0 has arrived on all major consoles. Season 1, pets, frogs, power-ups, map updates, and more. It has been extremely difficult to keep this a surprise, but we're super excited to finally be able to say that we're leaving early access, releasing version 1.0, and launching on Nintendo Switch, PS4, and PS5 today. And we seriously couldn't have done it without all your love and support over the course of these 2.5 years, Super Animals. We are so proud not only of the game, but also of this wonderful community that has grown around it. We're so lucky to be on this adventure with all of you. On behalf of everyone on the Pixel and Emotes teams, thank you. More than anything, we view version 1.0 as the beginning of a new chapter for Super Animal Royale and a strong foundation to build on top of. The list of ways we plan to continue evolving and improving upon the game are endless, and we're already hard at work on the next updates, so keep that feedback coming. But it's important to celebrate milestones, and this is a big one. So let's get the celebration started by diving into all that is new in this major version 1.0 update. The highlights. See some of what's new and the top clips and artwork from the Star community in the latest episode of Super Animal Royale tonight. You could also check out all of the fan art contest entries on our website here. Here are some of the highlights that you can look forward to when you boot up version 1.0. Season 1 arrives alongside the Animal Pass archive that lets you activate previous seasons that you own alongside the current season. No more fear of missing out. New cross-play platforms, Nintendo Switch, PS4, and PS5 join Xbox One and Xbox Series X or S. Cross-play matchmaking and cross-save supported today, and cross-platform parties for duos and squads coming in the future. Mini animal pets. Yes, your super animal can now have a smaller animal as a pet. On a side note, in the Discord server, they have been dubbed as Minimals. Map update. Super Animal Farm expands to include Mini Ranch, a petting zoo for mini animals. Super Frogs, which are now a new breed of animals you could use as customizable characters. New Super Power-Ups, plus changes to existing Super Power-Ups. Variety X SAR Petember, collaboration to raise funds for assistant dogs for kids in need. Steam Achievements. South America server, plus Brazilian Portuguese language controller improvements, gameplay refinements, gun balancing, performance improvements, and more. Season 1, Super Animal World Pass. The first Animal Pass after early access is themed after the Super Animal World itself, the safari park you know and love that played host to visitors around the world before the incident changed everything. Find outfits and cosmetic items from many fine SAW establishments or Super Animal World, including Slow Food, CRISPR Cafe, and the Welcome Center. There's also a mini capybara pet and the perfect emote for celebrating the arrival of Season 1. Animal Pass Archive. The current season costs 550 SAW tickets to unlock, and now with the new archive system, previous seasons won't go away for good. You can activate any previous pass that you own to earn progress on it alongside the current season, or purchase a previous season you missed for 750 SAW tickets. The XP you earn goes into both passes too, not split between them. So it's good you could actually work on two seasons at the same time. Season 1 Starter Pack DLC. The arrival of Season 1 also means we have a new Starter Pack DLC that includes the new Skullcat breed, 2 cosmetic items, and a great deal on SAW tickets, enough to use on purchasing the new Animal Pass. So we have the Super Warrior Skullcat, the Warrior outfit, and I cannot pronounce that to save my life right there. But it's going to be a melee weapon, so that's going to be really good to use. Starter packs can still only be purchased during their season, so if you're interested, make sure to pick it up before Season 2 and a new starter pack arrives. Welcome new players on Switch and PlayStation. In addition to Steam, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X or S, as of today you'll be able to join the fight for survival on the Nintendo Switch, PS4, and PS5. All versions of the game support cross-play matchmaking and cross-save, so you can bring your progress with you wherever you play by logging into your Super Animal account. So be sure the first thing you do is create an account and also log into it. Stay logged into it so that you'll be able to keep your progress throughout all the platforms. Any of the cosmetics or packs you buy, then you'll be able to use them on any cross-platform. The only thing is that if you actually buy SAW tickets on one platform, that does not carry over to the other platform. So be sure to spend all your tickets and buy your tickets on the one that you're going to be using the most. Cross-platform parties. To to enable inviting friends from a mixture of platforms to squad up with you are not yet supported, but we're excited to say that the feature is actively in development, so you can look forward to it in a future update. We'll update you all as soon as we have the exact ETA on when it will be arriving. The console versions of the game are launching first in North America, South America, and Europe, but will be coming soon to Asia as well. Improved controller support. Alongside the porting process, we also spent some time refining controller support for the game, so all you controller fans can look forward to some nice improvements. The controller reticle style has been updated and now rotates towards the aiming direction. The aiming reticle only shows while you're actively aiming to help avoid confusion with walking direction. The distance of the reticle has been standardized and is closer to the animal, which helps a lot with aiming. For lining up shots at range, dots appear beyond the reticle so that aiming both near and far with controller feels better under the new system. In settings, controller users also have two new toggles if they want to refine the control method: a toggle to turn off the left stick affecting aim, so aim only changes while using the right stick, and a toggle to show the reticle when moving with the left stick if you want to bring back the way it worked pre-version 1.0. So simply is that you want to use the new system, you can change it to the new system. If you want to stay with the old system that you're used to, you can stay with the old system. Mini Animal Pets and Map Update. Your Super Fox can now officially have a Mini Fox as a pet, because of course every animal needs an animal as a pet. Mini animals are adorable, purse-sized versions of traditional animals originally designed by Super Animal World as pets for park guests to take home as souvenirs. Like a stuffed animal you have to feed, unlike super animals, mini animals are quadrupedal and small-brained. Well, that's not a nice thing to say, they are cute animals after all. The idea was to make traditionally untamable beasts suitable as pets by engineering them to be, but if not exactly tame, at least mini enough to prevent serious maulings. Adopt one of 8 mini animal pets from the Saw Shop for 750 Saw tickets, or earn a mini capybara in the Season 1 Animal Pass. Mini animal pets follow you around the island while you're alive and will sleep faithfully by your gravestone if you die. Don't worry, the Saw scientists thought ahead and bioengineered them to be immune to super skunk gas. It just puts them into a hibernative state. They have both a run and walk animation depending on your speed, and will cower when you're standing still and shooting, as well as from nearby explosions. Mini animal sounds can only be heard by their owner, client side, aside from once the player dies, in which case, their sleeping sounds can be heard by everyone. Aw, you get to hear them sleep, isn't that cute? It's a good thing you can't hurt them too, because who would actually dare to hurt a mini animal? Line of sight to see mini animals is tied to the owner's line of sight, so using a pet won't give you away unless you yourself are visible. If you prefer, you could choose to have your mini animal pet only show up in the lobby and not accompany you during the match. Toggle the setting in the customization screen when you equip your pet. Private match hosts can disable pets by using the pets command. Map Update, Mini Ranch. Visit the Saw Shop Special branch at Mini Ranch dedicated to producing and selling mini animals on the Super Animal Farm. Saw Shop's Mini Mart blends the high-end consumer aesthetic of Saw Shop with the chaotic "is anyone watching these children" vibe of a petting zoo. Super Animal Farm has expanded to the east to include the new Mini Ranch point of interest. Visit the ranch to see roaming mini animals that you can pet. I wonder if you could pet your own mini animal. That would be very cute. If only we could have an emote or maybe even a button to do that. I don't know, have yet to play the game to see this update. If that's not a thing, please make it a thing. We want to pet our own mini animals. The Mini Mart gift shop includes animated ads from back when mini animals were sold to Super Animal World guests. Super Frogs are here. Say hello to the first super amphibian from Saw, the Super Frog. You can unlock the Super Frog and its 4 additional breeds in the research lab starting at level 30. We have the Super Frog, Super Tree Frog, Super Rain Frog, Super Horned Frog, and Super Dart Frog. New Super Power-Ups and Improvements. New, the Saw Impossible Tape power-up will instantly repair your opponent's damaged armor upon their death, saving you tape and time. Impossible, you say? Not for Saw scientists. Note, level 3 armor will only be repaired to 2 to 3 ticks, so you'll be at 2 or at 3, so that's going to be completely random. Which of course, you're still going to have to pick it up from the ground, so be sure to be on your toes and be quick about it. New, the Bandolier power-up increases your max carrying capacity for ammo, super tape, grenades, skunk bombs, and bananas. Updated, the skunk gas vial has been redesigned as the skunk gas snorkel. The new design better reflects its current functionality, that it was updated in previous patches, but now prevents coughing while in skunk bombs, but all the other functionality remains the same. Personally, I love the vial. I love the little necklace. Could we still have that? Could we have that as an aesthetic look, please? It looks nice. Claw boots now let the wearer move just as fast in shallow water as on land, meaning that it removes the movement speed penalty of shallow water. Simply put it, that if you wore the claw boots on shallow water, you move very slow. That's no longer going to be a problem for you. Banana Forker now also doubles the amount of health you gain from eating coconuts, mushrooms, and event items. Also increases the range of which you eat the items. Now that's gonna be very nice. Imagine if the final rounds were actually on a beach and you have coconuts all around there. Variety XR Petember Fundraiser. We're super excited to be partnering with Variety, the children's charity, to raise funds and awareness for assistant dogs for kids in need this September. Content creators can participate by hosting a charity stream, and players can tune in and donate to earn the exclusive pack of STAR cosmetic items. You got the Variety Tuxedo, the Variety Top Hat, and the Variety Petember Umbrella. We'll also be revealing a code on September 1st that everyone can redeem for free to help spread awareness for a great cause, so watch the STAR Discord server and social channels for that. Your participation in Petember will help children get the assistant dogs they need. These real-life super dogs change the lives of kids living with autism, anxiety, and epilepsy. If you want to get involved or learn more, check out the full Petember website here, pup. Also provide a link in the description for anyone who's interested. Gameplay, updates, and more. We have Steam achievements, South America server, plus Brazilian Portuguese language. The skunk gas has been updated to use a shader rather than particles, which improves performance for low-end graphics cards and provides better clarity while in the gas. Guns now play an added low ammo sound when shooting while near the end of their clip. Pinging items and objects now lasts 10.5 seconds rather than 7.5 seconds. Teammate spam markers now have an audio spam buffer set to 2 seconds rather than 0.8 seconds, and in the in-world paw marker now has an anti-spam buffer too, set at 2.6 seconds. Pressing shoot while in an emote will cancel the emote rather than instantly shoot. As well, there is a small buffer on being able to shoot after the emote ends. This buffer also applies if canceling an emote manually. This means that you cannot troll using an emote and then shoot after another person, I guess. Well, that's gonna be something else. Hamster balls now have a maximum damage of 101, so slight turns movements will no longer have an issue of sometimes doing 99 damage and narrowly missing a full rollover kill. So hamster balls got a buff, so you better take them down before they take you out. Grenades, skunk bombs, bananas, and super tape now visually show 2 packs when dropped rather than appearing as a single item visually, so you'll be able to see more clearly exactly how many items are on the ground. We finally have a fancy credit scene accessible from the main menu. It features the one and only Pete the Sloth playing Pete's song from the Super Animal Royale soundtrack by Jake. I didn't want to butcher his last name, so I couldn't really say it. The Super Animal account flow has been improved with additional screens to provide better clarity around logging in, creating an account, or skipping the process, which you can only do if you only plan on playing the Steam version. Added a recent players options to the main menu where you can report and mute players after encountering them in a match. Updated the design of the Animal Pass progress widget on the main menu and made it possible to see progress on both passes at once if you have an archive pass active. Gun balancing. Now this is going to be very interesting. Thomas gun spawn rate in Rebel caches has been slightly reduced. Spawn weight in Rebel caches lowered from 3 to 2, which matches the rate of the M16 drops in caches. We felt it was a bit too common relative to its power, and as such have adjusted it to be slightly more rare. Running now increases Thomas gun recoil by 20%, which was previously at 9%, and initial recoil pattern is more volatile. However, random spray recoil has been reduced from 5.8 degrees to 5.7 degrees. Running now also increases SMG recoil by 15%, which was previously at 9%, and the initial recoil pattern climbs faster. However, random spray recoil has been reduced from 6.1 degrees to 5.9 degrees. This change, along with the Thomas gun change, help balance their power relatives to rifles and differentiate their weapon class more. AK bullet speed increased by 6, common is now 178, uncommon is 186, and rare is 194. M16 bullet speed increased by 8, epic is 204, and legendary is 212. These bullet speeds enable more long-range reliability to help differentiate them from the pistol and SMG class weapons. Thomas gun bullet speed lowered by 5, epic is now 160, legendary is 170. This change helps bring in more in line with the submachine gun class of weapon that favors firing rate over range and accuracy. The pistol, dual pistols, and the silent pistols had their additional bullet speed from rarity decreased from 10 to 9. For example, the bullet speed of an epic pistol is now at 162, down from 165. The change is fairly minor, but it is a part of our overall goal of balancing weapon speed this patch, and creating a clearer difference between short or range medium weapons and longer range weapons. AK now has a more volatile recoil pattern for its first 3 shots, followed by a more centered pattern after that. Random recoil has been reduced from 4.2 degrees to 3.6 degrees. However, running increases AK recoil by 33% now, previously it was at 21%. These changes encourage more burst firing and creep movements to stabilize recoil for those who learn the new firing pattern. M16 now has 40% increased recoil while running when it was previously at 32%. This is in line with the AK change to encourage creep firing for accuracy. And when they mean by creep firing, it means that you just toggle down the crouch button so that you could actually increase your accuracy and your aiming capabilities. M16 has a smoother recoil pattern after the 4th shot, but before randomized when recoil kicks in. This allows for a bit more control and predictability. Optimizations and bug fixes improved the style of all the animal head umbrellas. They are now better matched to their respective super animals, and eyes aren't as spaced as far apart as before. Reduced the size of the map file from about 6 megabytes down to 4.3 megabytes. Pre-allocated more objects at match stars so there is less chance of stuttering during eagle flight. Fixed the bug where shadow casting objects were allocating new rather than recycling as the player moves around. Improved performance of the Fog of War shadow system by 10 to 15% depending on the region of the map. Improved performance of recycling ground texture tiles. Reduced animation update frequency for faraway characters so they don't use as much CPU. Increased the duration that news entries on the main menu display before changing to the next entry. Fixed arm stretching issues when shooting the Magnum. Fixed head bobbing when your character is creeping and shooting a Thomas gun. Fixed character aim stutter issues when using a controller and pointing the joystick straight up or straight down. I personally like that. That was just a little cute little thing that I saw. Just as a side note, if you saw the live streams, you would see how my character would just jitter around left and right when I'm going up or down on the game there. Fixed slide controller joystick movements causing inadvertent creep zoom. Only intentionally using the creep button will trigger the creep zoom now. Which simply is that if you were just to move this joystick just slightly, you would actually be in the creep movement here. I personally liked it because I didn't actually have to toggle the creep movement. Fixed for controller navigation sometimes being incorrect after changing milestone tabs. For me, it would just freeze from time to time, then I actually have to use the bumpers to fix up the movement there. Fixed the bug for controller users where the quick chat wheel would show where you died rather than where you are spectating. Fixed the bug where controller navigations would break on the controller binding screen when changing from a keyboard to controller. Fixed the bug where players could bind map marking, unmarking to the same key as open map. Fixed map screen not showing custom controller bindings for marking and unmarking. Fixed controller bug where rapidly claiming milestones would cause selection of the item reward pop-up to be lost. Fixed a bug that caused the hot spring at Penguin Palace to lose its animation and sound. Fixed grenades from being throwable over the Sphinx walls. Fixed hedges on the side of the bamboo resort that had a small gap that mole crate items could pop into. Fixed compression artifacts in the Hopperfield top hat. Fixed game chat activating while typing in the report description box if your chat hotkeys was bound to the letter key. Now that would have been very awkward now, wouldn't it? Fixed the display issues with the rounding of Sauce Shop bundle prices. Premium item rarity backgrounds now show in the Milestones tab for Super Edition milestone rewards. They also now display in the Animal Pass reward preview panel on the main menu. We hope you all have a great time with version 1.0, and as always, let us know what you want to see in the next updates in our Discord server or on your preferred social channel, Discord, Twitter, Facebook, Reddit, or Steam discussion forums. See you on the island, Super Animals. So that was a lot of updates, a lot of changes, and a lot of information to all take in for this here 1.0 update version of Super Animal Royale. So in recap, it is now released on Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, alongside that we have it already on the Xbox and as well as Steam. We have Season 1 now active, also the archive system where you're able to get 0.5 or even Season 0 if you wish to. We have a map update, we have a new breed of super animals which are the super frogs, and we have the mini animals as pets now. We have new super power-ups, and then we're going to have ourselves the charity going on for the month of September, and then we have the Steam achievements, and also we have a brand new server for the South America server. So let me know in the comment section below, what were you looking forward to with this update, and what is your favorite update out of everything that has been said and shown in this video here? For me, simply is that we are able to play along with other players now on Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam. Later on, it's going to go on to Google Stadia and whatnot. But more importantly is that we have ourselves mini animals as pets. So I'm going to be making a separate video on that topic. But overall, congratulations to the Pixel team and as well as Emotes team for releasing the game onto all the platforms now. We're going to have more players and we're going to have a lot more fun, and hope to see you all next time when it comes to me playing Super Animal Royale on either Twitch or YouTube. Just if you see me in a match, then good luck. If we're on a team, then happy to have you on the team. Just let's go ahead and get some wins. Sadly, this is going to be the end of this video. This video is already long enough. There's a lot of info to take in. If you want to replay some of the info, be sure to go back to that. But if you found this video to be helpful, if you enjoyed the video and want to support my channel and my videos, be sure to give this video a like. If you want to support the channel for future videos, content, and live streams, be sure to subscribe if you've not done so already. Hit that bell notification, turn on to all notifications to not miss out on a future video upload or live stream. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitch. It is SwordKing090. All the links will be provided in the description below. But with nothing else to be said, stay safe out there. I've been SwordKing090. Have a great day, everyone, and I'll see y'all again in the next video or live stream.
Forget your last betray. I'll never forget this day.